The Jamaica Public Service Company is the sole provider of electricity in Jamaica, but the company's history of high energy costs and the lack of competition has left many Jamaicans struggling to pay their bills.
$40,000 we have to pay for light bill every month.
A Jamaica Public Service we are talking about. From last year we are telling you the biggest thief them in Jamaica. In them worse than the gunman them.
In this video, we'll shine a light on the dark side of the Jamaica Public Service Company, discussing the impact of high energy costs on Jamaican households and exploring potential solutions to end the company's monopoly. The beginnings of the Jamaica Public Service Company. The JPS was founded in 1925 as a private company. Over the years that followed, it has been subjected to numerous changes in ownership and regulation. Currently, ownership of the JPS is divided between the Jamaican government and a consortium of foreign investors, including Marubeni Corporation of Japan and Korea East-West Power Company Limited of South Korea. The Jamaican government only holds a 19.9% stake in the company, while the foreign investors hold the majority 80.1% stake. Despite the Jamaican government's stake in the company, the JPS has been criticized for its lack of transparency and accountability. There is limited public access to information about the company's operations and finances, making it difficult for Jamaicans to hold the JPS accountable for its actions and to push for reforms to benefit its consumers. One of the most significant issues with the JPS is its high cost of electricity. According to the World Bank, Jamaica has some of the highest electricity costs in the world, with an average retail price of over 33 cents per kilowatt hour. This high cost has a significant impact on the daily life of Jamaican citizens, particularly those in low-income households who are forced to spend a larger portion of their income on electricity bills.
The Jamaica Public Service Company JPSCO is defending its billing rates for fuel. It follows claims that lower oil prices are not being reflected on electricity bills.
The JPS monopoly over the electricity market in Jamaica is a major contributing factor to the high energy costs that Jamaicans face. With no other companies currently operating in the industry on the island, the JPS has no incentive whatsoever to lower prices or improve the quality of their service. This lack of competition and no fear of losing customers to another competitor has created an environment where there is no reason for the JPS to either innovate or improve their operations to benefit their consumers. The frequency of power cuts without any prior warnings across the island has now become a normal occurrence. Resistance to introducing competition in the market. Efforts to introduce competition into the electricity market in Jamaica has been met with resistance from the JPS. In 2016, the Jamaican government attempted to pass legislation that would allow for the development of a competitive electricity market. But the JPS strongly opposed the legislation, arguing that it would be detrimental to the country's energy security. The JPS has claimed that the lack of competition is necessary to ensure the stability of the electricity supply, but many have argued that this is a thinly veiled attempt to maintain monopoly over the market.
We use a combination of oil and natural gas as key inputs into the production of electricity or electricity that we buy. To the extent that those prices have changed downwards with those.
What a load of crap.
The reliance of the JPS on outdated and inefficient energy sources such as oil-fired power plants has also contributed to high energy costs and a negative environmental impact. This reliance on non-renewable energy sources has hindered progress towards a more affordable and sustainable energy option, as well as negatively impacting the environment and customers alike. To address these issues, there have been efforts to introduce competition into Jamaica's electricity market. The development of independent power producers, or IPPs, is one such effort. IPPs are entities that generate electricity and sell it to the grid, allowing for increased competition in the market. However, the development of IPPs in Jamaica has been slow, with only a few small-scale projects that are currently in operation. So it is abundantly clear that competition is urgently necessary to drive down electricity costs and improve the quality of service provided to Jamaican citizens. The government must act now to remedy the JPS's monopoly. The government needs to implement strategies that lead to a competitive and affordable market, a market that benefits customers and not just the JPS. This may involve introducing legislation that allows for a without obstruction competitive market and prioritizing the development of renewable energy sources. Additionally, there needs to be urgent transparency and accountability within the JPS operations on the island. Furthermore, the JPS should consider adopting a more sustainable and environmentally friendly energy source to reduce their negative impact on the environment. This could include transitioning towards renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power, which would not only reduce costs but also help to mitigate the negative effects of non-renewable energy sources. In conclusion, it is time for the Jamaican government and the JPS to take steps towards reforming the electricity market in Jamaica. By introducing competition and adopting a more sustainable energy source, the JPS can improve their service and reduce costs for Jamaican citizens. This would not only benefit consumers, but would also help to reduce the negative environmental impacts of the current energy sources used by the JPS. If you found this video interesting or informative, please let me know in the comment section down below. If there's anything you think should be added to this video, you can also let me know down in the comment section. And if you haven't yet subscribed to Elite Jamaica, consider doing so, because that really does help the channel.
This is not about orange and green, this is about Jamaican. You understand? A lot of us lose our job during COVID. A lot of us now work, you understand? And we still have bills to pay.
The Jamaica Public Service Company JPS billing system is to come under increased scrutiny from the Office of Utilities Regulation OUR.
Close to 50 demonstrators descended on the Jamaica Public Service Company JPS New Kingston headquarters Saturday to protest the service being delivered to customers. The
usual quiet Saturday morning at the Jamaica Public Service Company JPSCO's New Kingston headquarters. This small gathering of Jamaicans took a message to the company, which has become a big problem in their lives.
The Light and Power Company wants the Wholeness Administration to consider temporarily removing the GCT on electricity bills under the special consumption tax on fuel to bring costs down. The matter was raised by the company's chief financial officer during a digital town hall meeting on Saturday.
The Jamaica Public Service is appealing to the government to help stamp out electricity theft by dedicating a special utility court to deal with the cases. The Light and Power Company brought up the issue at a joint select committee of Parliament reviewing the 2015